team pick.
Okay. Well, we finally got a game that seems to be actually up and running, which is a good sign. Oh, lovely. I hear myself. Oh, no. Alright, we're going to make that stop happening.
5 seconds.
Well, I don't want to
remaining.
be in a constant echo chamber permanently. Okay.
Dire
This is,
team
I don't even know, Elite Challenge. Is this, I guess this is, judging by the fact that Old Chicken is this game, I'm going to go ahead and assume this is some Chinese tournament. Dota 2 Elite Challenge. Season 3. So that I can find this particular game. KG.Luminous versus, what's the other team's name? Sirius? Is there a... What the hell day is it? Is the 6th? This doesn't look like it's filled in on the bracket. Oh shit, this is the grand finals! And the current score is 2-1. Okay. I don't know if that is up to date minute by minute, but cool. Alright, so we've got Rating Team Luminous. I don't know who plays any positions here. I have no idea. Literally, I recognize the name Old Chicken. That is the only name in this game that I am familiar with at all. But this is the grand final of some like local scale tournament, so cool. Disruptor, Razor, Wyvern, Slardar, Troll. Fair amount of physical damage there. Nice combo with the Winter Wyvern ult into Disruptor ult as well. And then we got Nyx, Snapfire, Leshrac, Naga Siren, and Venomancer. It's interesting Venomancer's kind of rotated back into the meta. All these other heroes feel like they've been meta for a while, but I haven't seen any Venos in any games recently. I don't even know who's playing what position here. I'm going to assume that the Naga and the Troll are the first positions. I'm going to assume Slardars are 3, probably Razors are mid, so Disruptor and Wyvern is going to be 4 and 5 respectively. Nyx is probably going to be the... wow, I don't know. Probably Lesh mid. I've seen a Snapfire 3 a couple times. Could be a Veno 3. I'm going to guess the Snap's going to be the 3, the Nyx is the 4, and the Veno is the 5, but I might be wrong about that. Regardless, we'll find out soon once they rotate on into the action here. I don't see... So these aren't highlighted, even though the website says that that the series is 2-1 with Luminous in the lead at the moment. It says live right now. So looks like Team Sirius won the first game, and then Luminous has won 2 in a row. Looks like the tournament started about 3 hours ago. Is that right? And that makes sense if there's some breaks between the games. I'm assuming this is converting to my time zone correctly. Yeah, the other 2 games are unknown, so we'll see if this Wikipedia updates automatically here. Meanwhile, feels like we should be getting in the action, seeing as my computer is lagging super hard as we load in. There we go. Alright, we had a quick pause. Put that last hit up. Let's get that console command in here. Get that fancy actual observer style going here. Alright, sweet. So we're in the action. We got Poyoyo on the position 1 troll. Razor, played by Blood, going for the mid on the side of the Radiance. Slardar is going to be the position 3 offlane. Xiaofu. Disruptor with the early headdress, presumably playing the 5 safe lane support, played by 6-6. And Winter Wyvern, Fantasy, the, let's go ahead and just close. I think we're not going to want to deal with spectator chat. For the position 4 offlane support, and they're going for the immediate tag on the outpost. Dire is also rushing in for the enemy outpost. We've got Old Chicken on the safe lane carry Naga Siren. Sirius D-Stones playing the mid Leshrac. HYM on the Nyx Assassin. I'm guessing it's position 4. I'm pretty sure I'm right. The Snapfire's I could have these 2 backwards. Snapfire could be the 4 and he could be the 3. XCJ playing the Snapfire. And the Venomancer looks like he's probably going to be the... Well, actually, I don't know if the position stole him. Anyway, Thunderstrike out. Little bit of skirmishing over these bounty runes. But not a ton. Nice stomp from the Slardar there. Slithering Crush, ensuring that he gets the rune. And assuming that Dire are able to pick this one, it's going to go 2-2 for the runes in the beginning. I'm going to say probably... I don't even know what lane's going to be the lane to watch as far as risk of kills. I think once Naga kills the net, it's fairly likely that's going to happen. Razor, quick static link onto the track, but he breaks it almost immediately because he's at basically max range. So yeah, in the action here, I'm trying to think about what we need to consider as far as when this game goes late. There's some nice synergy on the Dire team as far as stun setups out of Naga's song, but they still did disrupt out from under her, so they're not going to really have to worry about that particular combo, which is a nasty one. Oh man, I haven't cast in a while. This feels weird. I just have to keep talking. A little bit of harassment coming out here. Yeah, so it looks like the Nyx is actually going to be the 3, the Vino is going to be the 4, and the Snapfire is the 5. So I was wrong on 2 of those counts. Not Bash level 1 on the Slaughter, an interesting choice. Usually we see the Bash with the Deep as the first skill point, but the Slithering Crush was better. Ooh. Shelf's Courier gets sniped out by the Snapfire. That just feels like not paying close enough attention, I guess. Going for the Lightning Storm on the Leshrac, that's not usually the standard build anymore because the Diabolic Edict pushes so damn fast, but I can't necessarily blame him because it helps him nicely against the Razor, who's almost always going to have a right-click advantage. Nix's has been getting harassed down pretty hard by the Disruptor here. He's gone for the Kinetic Field level 2. He'll pop the South. So he's going to be able to walk away just fine. And actually looks like the Vino is the 3. So that's a new one. We haven't seen that in a while. It's like a TI-8 Vino core. Relatively new. Okay, he's got the point in the Bash now. A little bit of harassment going on here, making sure that sentry for sentry. Ensure that the campsite blocks so they both have the opportunity to pull. Razor's going to go ahead and grab this Invis rune as the Leshrac throws some damage out at him. We're going to a little bit another go into the Nyx Assassin, who's still only just halfway through level 1, but that should end up giving this Venomancer. He has a very slight XP advantage on the Troll Warlord for the moment. Dire reclaimed their north outpost, so there's 1 per team for the moment. Even on vision and stuff. Static Link, again, only seeing 27 damage. Leshrac is a good matchup against the Razor because his baseline move speed is so much higher. 330 versus the 289 of the Razor. Last hits and denies. Razor's got a nice healthy chunk of denies, so he's actually beating out the Leshrac a little bit, but has to spend a few more resources for it, it feels like. Venomancer, ooh, doesn't quite go down. Actually, the first blood I missed right next door there. So 1 for 1, but they get the kill first on the Dire side, so definitely to their advantage. And the XP for sure as well, favored towards the Dire. Check the fire recap real quick. Looks like they managed to get an Impale out onto the Disruptor and just ticked him down with poison damage from the Gale. I mean, actually, Gale into the slow from the Gale into the setup of the stun for either of these two, and maybe even the Snapfire is going to give them a pretty strong pursuit fight capacity over the course of this game. Carries looking good. Actually, Slaughter's doing a great job with the last hits up here, keeping up neck and neck with the Naga Siren. An impressive showing. Double stun. That's nice synergy too. The Splinter Blast after the Slithering Crush. He's actually put the second point in the Crush. We don't usually see that. We usually see the max of the Bash or grab of the Sprint up fairly early. The increase in effectiveness of the Crush, not much. The damage goes up a little bit. The AoE doesn't change. The stun duration is always 1 second. It's just, you know, slow duration and slight increases to move and attack speed slows. Ooh. Alright. Riptide level 2 hurts at this point in the game. So he gets a bastard on the Siren, but she's got 10 armor. There's a Snapfire Cookie on top as well. He's okay, they're not going to try to pursue that. Old Chicken doesn't want to have to spend too much of his HP. Xiaofu's got the salve, so he'll just look for it. Yeah, he'll just back up and pop that real quick. They don't have any way to cancel that. And XCJ getting a little harassed from the Winter Wyvern here. So, ooh, a stun out under the Disruptor. And he's got the Venomous Gale and Poison Sting on. He's definitely going to die. But will the Nyx go down first? He will not. So they 1-for-1 trade again in the bot lane. But this time it's the support for support instead of support for core. So Dire are going to be even happier about this. Except Dolim gets rooted up by the Troll. He's slowed out. Ooh, he turns around. Does not sidestep the Gale. And Dolim is actually going to make it away with his life. Bounty runes are out. Picked up by XCJ, T-Stones. One per team so far. So actually, Dyer's going to go ahead and grab 3. Which, whoa, that net worth. Look at that switch back and forth right there. Only instantaneous. So teams are almost perfectly tied as far as money is concerned. 1% chance is ever so slightly in favor of the Radiant. I wonder where that is. Maybe it's just based on the draft. I didn't actually check the percentages at the draft. Nyx has rotated mid to look for a kill on the Razor, but I think he's been spotted out. Yeah, he's definitely been spotted out by this Radiant Observer Ward. He's playing safe towards the top part of the lane. Are we having another go up here? A little bit. They're beating up old Chicken. They've realized his support is not there. He's sitting down the bottom. But he's a beefy boy. Looks like we got another initiation here. Oh, a cookie stun forward, but he'll go down to the axis. They're beating the shit out of the Disruptor. Is Snapfire going to survive this? Gets the Scatterblast off. Patrol is able to turn around and get a double kill. He's starting to get away with this. 30 and 10. Razor is dominating Leshrac. Made 27-15 to 20-11. I shouldn't say dominating. He's got an edge. It's not a big edge necessarily. Venomancer 14 and 1. So doing okay in the offlane, but not nearly as well as the Slardar on the Radiant side. Let's check the overall net worth real quick. Yeah, Troll running away with it. 800 gold ahead. Oh, I missed the kill. They managed to take out the Leshrac, but the Venomancer and the Nyx Assassin are here on the Razor. Ooh, that's a nice Carapace versus Eye of the Storm's kind of nasty, but he gets a double kill before he goes down, so Venomancer is going to take the cake. But 2-for-1 trade in favor of the Radiant. Team KG.Luminous. So they've actually managed to nab a not negligible kill lead at this point in the game. All 3 top places on the net worth chart here are occupied by the Radiant Heroes. Well, Naga just barely going back ahead of the Slardar. But still, the fact that the Naga and the Slardar, who are laning against each other, safe lane versus off lane, are basically tied in net worth, does not necessarily bode well for Sirius in the long term. Yeah, Troll's just kind of doing what he wants. He's got full P-Treads and a pair of Wraith Bands. Oh, 3-man gank coming out on him. The stun from, yeah, that's stun action, and she's got a cookie to follow up as well. He does have the battle trance available. He pops the wand charges. He's got the Gale on him. It still hurts. He's going to go ahead and pop that battle trance, and he manages to kill off the Snapfire. And they're turning around to lay into the Nyx Assassin as well. 17 HP, but they're going to get out of range. So the Venomancer looks like he's going to trade his life away in return. They get the Veno kill. Troll Warrior's not going to survive. Leshrac is here to party, and he's going to take out the Disruptor as well. So Nyx still survives. Leshrac's here to mop up some gold from this creep wave. All in all, a 2-for-2 trade. What is that? 5 and 3 for 1 and 5. So definitely going in favor of the Dire, especially considering that gold change. Significant. Good comeback move by the Dire there. Slardar is aggressively going in onto old Chicken up here. It's an interesting choice, Xiaofu, but he doesn't have any backup. They TP'd bot to help with that engagement. None of these towers are getting particularly low yet. Nope. This one hasn't been touched. Oh, and Troll is up here going out of the Naga, and she's put that point. She's put her level 6 point in Riptide in a minute. Oh, she just barely gets away with the Nyx Assassin landing the Impale onto the Troll Warlord. But Xiaofu and her are both, yeah, she's amped up. Or, excuse me, corrosive hazed up. She's not going to make it out of there alive. A nice kill onto the Dire safe lane carry with no reprisal coming out. Snapfire from the from the Logan over here, stealing the outpost. Ping comes out from the Disruptor. He notices it happening, but there's not going to be anybody there to stop him. Venomancer. He's got P-Treads too, so yeah, this is looking like the old, like, there was a safe lane carry style of Venomancer a couple years ago though, back when, like, I'm thinking like Ramses was carried for VP, not recently, like TI8, TI7 maybe. We had safe lane carry Venomancer, we had like Mjolnir for Hurricane Pike, and just, you know, go for the hardcore right click build. He seems to be headed that way with the P-Treads and the Wraith Band, so see how it works out for Dull in this game. Naga has rotated onto the jungle. We found a keen optic on old Chicken. Probably going to toss that. Yeah, she's got the broom handle in the stash there. Probably going to give the keen optic to, I would think, the Leshrac at this point in the game. He's got the Iron Retreat for the moment, though. I mean, I suppose... Oop. Cookie stun up to the high ground. Catches them both. There's a follow-up splitter. One down. I don't think Slardar's making out of this. Easy 2-for-0 as they defend their outpost. Get the XP and a double kill. Meanwhile, there's going to be a return kill on an old chicken from the Razor mid, so actually not quite as great as it could be. Glimpse back, static field, but it's not going to be there in time. Static field. So they will get the Naga and get away with it, but they lose 2 in their own jungle for it. And the Leshrac got the max edict. This tower is dying fast as fuck.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
So Warlord's still comfortably on top of the network. And he's sort of trying to... Nah, he's just doing a little farming. Yeah, he's going to go for the Battle Fury with this big advantage. We have seen that a lot lately.
Not for you.
With the, in the person anyway. Slaughter with the Ring of Basilius. Is that still a component for, Vlads? It is, okay. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. We see a lot of offlaners grab the Vlad's offering. He's great on Slaughter. Gives him a little bit extra mana regen. Armor lifesteal is fantastic with the amount of extra damage he does with this bash. They are chasing in on the Nyx Assassin. He's Spike Carapace is already on cooldown. Static Storm is out as well. They will lose the Nyx, and Leshrac is trapped up. 2 for 0. I saw a Snapfire ulti, but it didn't do very much damage. Ouch. Man, just caught on the wrong side of the river there, it looks like. Might have pursued a little too deep. 750 gold going to the Radiant, 900 XP. Let me see, XP, yeah, we're up to 1,500 or so in climbing. And then a 2k net worth advantage for Radiant. Win percentage is getting close to 75%. Assuming Dota Plus has any idea what it's talking about. They're not OpenAI with their fancy schmancy. We estimate the probability of winning to be 95%. So, Vino in the jungle here is not going for that old. He has maxed the Plague Works, which is the most efficient way to farm. He doesn't really want to try to fight much. It's not going for the old Midas build, although we don't see Midas on many heroes anymore. Snapfire's got the shovel. Goes around doing a little warding.
Middle tower is under attack.
Regeneration.
Under the Vendetta's going to scout out the troll, farming over here. I wonder if anybody's going to rotate over to try to help kill him, but he's pretty strong already. Iron Retrieve for some extra stats, 1400 HP, pretty solid attack speed, and he is only about, what, 400, 500 gold short of the Demon Edge? Ooh, I missed a kill onto the Leshrac. He managed to walk into 3 enemy heroes. No curse used. Storm is still on cooldown. Looks like he just got bashed to death.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, a lot of damage from Slardar. A little bit from the Splinter Blast and Arctic Burn. Leshrac, even with that move speed, man, you are not outrunning the slows from the Crush and the Arctic Burn and the Splinter Blast. That's like...
Radiant's top tower
That's a lot.
is under attack. Radiant
Interesting, we see
structures are
a Bracer and a Wraith Band on the Venomancer, but I mean, this is a hero that really does need the extra beef. His strength gain's only 2.1. So let's go ahead and try to take care of these Serpent Wards. Plague Wards. Sorry, old Warcraft 3 reference. And just defend this tower. I think this team has not shown up yet, but it looks like they probably... 2 of the 3 other heroes have TPs available, but not the supports. It's both the cores. They decide they really want to try to defend this. But Troll, with the ranged form, can still take out these Plague Wards pretty effectively, and these do not do very much damage to buildings. Yeah, so here comes the Slardar and the Winter Wyvern. He's got the Guardian Sprint out already. He thinks about throwing the Haze out, but he doesn't get it onto anybody. Nyx is under the Vendetta again. He's actually within range of that Sentry Ward they just placed. And they're going to see him coming. He's going to... Oh, okay, Curse is out. So is the Snapfire ulti. Those Mortimer's Kisses are laying into Jiaofu. Ooh, he just barely gets out of range of it. There was a Winter's Curse out, and meanwhile, on the opposite side of the map, Leshrac gets a solo kill onto the Disruptor. I mean, you will set up into
Dire's
stun
middle tower is under
into,
attack.
you know, Edict and Pulse Nova. This is not a particularly tanky hero. But they will successfully disengage up top without losing anybody up there. Razor pushing hard on this tower. Ooh, there's a TP in. We got the stun set up from the song. And the entire team is showing up for this one. He thinks about the stun. Yeah, not getting out of there. Sorry. Winter Wyvern doesn't even have the Cold Embrace. We got an ulti out from the Venomancer, but the Troll Warlord ended up Yule Sceptered up. So we got, ooh, Glimpse back in the Static Storm Kinetic Field combo on Leshrac. He's going to go down as well. They do lose the Razor and the Winter Wyvern, but they're going to get this tower for free. He's got the Battle Fury all finished up. So definitely a victorious trade for the Radiant. They lose their 2, but they get the enemy's 2 and a tower for it. A little bit, I mean, actually surprisingly close with the golden XP because the Radiant has that slight advantage already, but good trade for them. If Snapfire had ulti available there, that might have gone a little bit differently, but I don't know. Most of these Radiant heroes are pretty quick.
Dire's middle tower
I mean, the Razor
is
was
under
pretty much
attack.
dead to rights no matter what. He had 5 heroes on top of him, 3 of them with stuns. So, you know, that was he was probably not getting out of there alive. Especially with the song set up. The Nyx also did a really good job. They're not whiffing the Impale because he thought about casting it and then he canceled it through the song to make sure that it landed, because the Razor actually at this point in the game, the Heal Scepter is already pretty quick. Did I see that right? I'm pretty sure the Troll got Yulesed up by the Leshrac, which prevented the Venomancer ulti from hitting. Oh, he's going for the pipe. That's an interesting choice. Still with the Ironwood tree on the Troll. Faded Brooch out onto the Razor. Extra move speed stacks nicely with his passive. Extra mana. I mean, he doesn't really need it, but it's not bad. So go ahead and siphon some damage off this illusion. Slaughter's got the Jagged Scale, a nice choice for him. A little extra armor HP regen because he needs to be the beefy boy on the front lines. No neutral items, any of the Radiant supports yet. The Broom Handle still in the Naga Siren. Not bad. She's finished the Asha. She's actually getting pretty close to that Manta style. Grabs the Clumsy Net. I feel like she should use the Clumsy Net over the Broom Handle because of the mana regen bonus. I was actually watching something earlier today. I think it was a Dota Alchemy video, and they were talking about how... Oh, I missed that one. Snapfire, killed off by Troll. They were talking about how this Clumsy Net is actually a surprisingly good item on most carry heroes because Acid Spring. So this has a little bit better mana regen. I realize I'd say they should put the net on the Leshrac, which is also great because it sets up for Splitter. It would also be fine on Nyx Assassin. I'm not sure why he's not carrying anything yet. Snapfire still with the shovel. I mean, the shovel's fantastic, right? It's basically a 25% chance every minute for an extra bounty rune. It's a lot of extra money your team can get if you optimize it, use it. Stun, the Vendetta hit, stun out on the Disruptor. We got a Veno ulti up over the top. Disruptor's able to turn around with the full Static Storm Kinetic Field combo onto the Venomancer. Snapfire ult to the top. Troll pops his ulti. He's cutting down the Leshrac on the left side. Did he catch her with the Whirling Axes? Ooh, a nice cookie stun onto the Troll. We got a buyback out of the Nyx Assassin who will whiff his stun. He gets amped up. I don't... Okay. Wyver's Courier walked into some dangerous territory. Looks like Radiant kind of want to disengage. There will be... Okay, Static Link out, but it's immediately broken by the song. They're shaping up to smash this Winter Wyvern, but she still has ultimate. Ooh, nice timing from the Nyx Assassin there on the Carapace. He will go ahead and die back, but he prevents the Winter's Curse from coming out. There's a stun out onto the Razor. Slardar's trying to dive onto the Leshrac. There's a net thrown out from the... Who the heck was that? Oh, that was just the... Wow, Leshrac will not escape. He gets another stun off onto the Razor, but he's not getting out with his life. Third kill. A fourth kill, really, if we count the Nyx dying twice. And they're in. They're not leaving. There's a glimpse back onto Old Chicken. He's going to get caught up. This Troll hits like a freight train, and so does the Razor. He only has 4 static link damage stolen anyway, but with the Corrosive Haste, it's just too much. Dire lose 5 heroes all told.
Dire's middle tower is under
Ooh,
attack.
I mean, that was... Radiant are running away with it. There was a song set up and everything, but they just couldn't capitalize. And they're going to immediately run into Roshan. I mean, why wouldn't they, right? They've got the Troll with some lifesteal tanking. He's got a full Van Brace now.
Dire's middle tower is under
Whew.
attack.
Let's check that win percentage. We have the 84% in favor of Luminous.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
KG.Luminous XP is getting close to 10k. Net worth only 6k, but yeah, I mean, that's Trolls. About 12k versus the 7.6 of the Naga Siren. So I can see if any interesting new items came out. Troll's got a Manta style just finished up. That's really good to get out of the ensnare from the Naga. She's still just rocking the Broom Handle. I really disagree with this choice. She's got the Manta. I suppose that's good. Purchase Corrosive Haste. Might be able to get yourself out of a kinetic field with it. Doesn't do anything to Winter Wyvern ulti. She's going for the Diffusal Blade next, but she's so far behind as far as her hard carry goes, you know? The Leshrac has finished up the OTs. He's got a BKB queued. That's a good choice. Where's your regular TP, dog? The whole point of BOTs is you can have them on separate cooldowns. Nyx Assassin is still not running a single, and neither is Venomancer. I don't get it, guys. Where you got 4 neutral items. The Keen Optic is good. The Ironwood Tree is good. These are all good. Slardar is in. He just completely ignores the Venomancer and tries to try to attack the Snapfire. He will get caught by the Impale from the Nyx Assassin. But Troll's here, and he wants to fight the Veno. Stunned up by the Carapace, stunned up by the Split Earth. Ooh, I hear a glimpse out. They pull the Venomancer back in. The Snapfire's Mortal Kisses are flying over the top, but they're not going to do much. Troll's still got an Aegis. They will pop it, but they're just running the hell away. Razor is in onto the backline already. The Cookie will not stun the Razor, so he's just going to walk the dog and kill this poor Snapfire. There is a net out. The Nyx Assassin finally decided to use a neutral item of some kind. There'll be a Crush that catches onto the Leshrac. A nice Impale slows down the Troll, but he's not going to make it out. One last Bash is going to finish him off. Snapfire buys back. She's in, and she's going to feed her life away. It's going to take about 2 more hits for her to die. Ooh, that was a great Carapace stun from the Nyx onto the Razor. The Storm Surge actually gets him killed here, so he will die. He goes a little too ham. And Troll has decided to just go back and hit neutrals because he doesn't have the Aegis to pursue with, but they lose the Leshrac. Again, because of the big advantage the Radiant have, the gold change is almost even. The XP change still firmly in favor of Luminous here. Slaughter with the Essence Ring. I mean, that's a great item on him, right? Makes him so much harder to kill. Even though Leshrac has one too, but it just doesn't matter. You've got 3 cores that right-click hard on the side of the Radiant once that Corrosive Haze is out. What do you do? I mean, where's the armor items? Well, Leshrac needs a Shiva's Guard, man. Yeah, you need a BKB too, but like, oh, Nyx Assassin just gets wasted up top, trying to get his Force Staff. That's a great decision, the Force Staff. If you can push people out of the kinetic field before it finishes up. All right, well, they will lose the Winter Wyvern. The Leshrac does manage to get a kill there. Snapfire going for the mech, so it'll help. But honestly, what the Dire really need, yeah, is Force Staff trying to come out on the Venomancer too. He's been relegated to support role. I mean, he's got core net worth, kinda, but they don't have a good enough ways to save people when they get stunned up by this Slardar just running at you, right? And he's got the money to finish up a pipe. He's got the Vlads. He's got the Essence Ring to keep him alive. This guy is hard to peel off of your whoever he wants to go on is going to have a problem. This Troll with the super high move speed, 460. Razor 366, that's actually a lot lower than I expected. That's People's Gift. He's got 2400 HP. So they have 3 relatively tanky, fast heroes on the side of the Radiant. Alright, there's a song out from Old Chicken. He's going to try to make enough space so his Leshrac can TP out safely, and they will successfully disengage. Immediate smoke out from Luminous. They want to look to see if they can catch somebody. They do have blood over here on the Razor is up in the enemy jungle, and they should. I don't know why Sirius isn't trying to go on him. I mean, I guess they're there quick enough. He's got enough HP. Oh, he's got a full BKB now, so yeah, never mind. I agree with this decision. You don't go on the fresh BKB Razor with 2400 HP and a heal scepter. He will buy enough time for his teammates to show the hell up. Old Chicken has no song. They're going to catch him up here. Slardr's in. He just barely misses the Crush, but there's a glimpse. Pulls him back. Sandstorm Kinetic Field combo. He's not making it out of this. The Cookie does not get you over that fence, sir. Doesn't matter how much you want to eat. You can't jump high enough. Sorry. Nyx Assassin's going to turn around with the Vendetta stun onto the Wyvern. The Orange Kisses over the top are doing a lot of damage. She'll cold embrace herself, but she's still going to go down. She actually gets taken out by the Splitter. So they do get a return kill. Venomancer super slowed by the Slithering Crush. I honestly think Sirius are lucky to get away with only the 1 casualty. But yeah, the use of the song to disengage down bot leaves the Naga Siren extremely vulnerable. And she doesn't get stunned up initially, but Static Spin Kinetic Field is plenty to just keep her in place. Snapfire Cookie. You cannot give somebody a good enough. The Pop-Tart will not allow you to leap big enough fences. Sorry. Troll Warlord nearly has the money to finish up a full Satanic too, so even a reduced duration of stuns and disables. That's gonna suck. For the side of Sirius, he's already tough to peel. Nobody on the side of Sirius has gone for a Halberd either. Not that they have a particularly good carry for here. Winter Wyvern Curse out here onto the Leshrac. Razor's going to go ahead and throw the Static Link. He will Sumter himself up, but I don't think he's going to make it out of this one. Just dances around and tries to clean up as much as the creep wave as possible. He'll go down, so, you know, ulti committed, but he's dead by the time he's back. Alright, they do get the Slardar in the mid lane. And there's a song out to prevent the Troll's pursuit, even though he popped the Battle Trance. She's going to go ahead and go for the TP. It will go out before the song ends, so they get away without losing anyone mid. Oh, the Slardar goes down, actually, so let me check this fighter cap. Holy Shit. Why is this including these kills? These guys died in the last fight. I don't know. I don't know how the fight recap AI or whatever system works. It's kind of silly sometimes because there were definitely not this many spells used in these 2 kills. El Chicken has learned his lesson though. He's being real careful with his song on cooldown. It's not gonna go near that Razor. That just shreds the solution. 9k net worth lead. Win percentage is up to 90%. Almost 15k XP. This is looking pretty bad for Sirius in this game. Game 4? I'm going to go ahead and check that real quick. Actually, I forgot to consider whether or not this might have updated. We have, yeah, Luminous have 2 wins and Sirius has 1. So if Sirius lose this game, they're done. That's my understanding anyway. Yeah. They're just going to kind of hole up in base. Mindbreaker. Okay. I love it when that happens. That's one of the second times in this couple days I've seen this. Trusty Shovel has a chance to spawn the Kobold, right? And sometimes when you kill the Kobold, you get a neutral item off of it. So that's pretty cool. What did they get? I saw Mindbreaker. Yeah, so Nagasiren's immediately going to grab that. That's a pretty good item on her. She's their really only serious right clicker. Because, you know, Snapfire has a little shredder. She's going to be sitting in the back looking to throw Mortimer's Kiss all the time. Venomancer! Pick up a neutral item, bud. Come on. Net on the Nyx. That's pretty great. Go with Impale. Still got the Essence Ring on those track. This guy's got the Brooch. This guy's got the Scale. This guy's got the Ring, but the Over Disruption in the backpack, which allows him some pushing power. He's also got a Gem ready to roll. Razor has not gone for the Ag, so I don't believe... Yeah, it doesn't hit structures yet. Still just carrying the Pupil's Gift. And Troll Warlord running the Paladin Sword, which is actually disgusting with the Satanic, considering the extra lifesteal stacking function. This guy, especially when you consider the extra lifesteal off Battle Trance, is going to be insanely difficult to kill. I wonder if Radiant... Yeah, so they know Roche is up. They're probably going to go for Roshan and run high ground. Actually, I'm not sure what they're waiting for. I don't know why they're not just heading into Roshan. Spider Leg's now available on the Razor instead of the Pupil's Gift. I kind of like this item choice better. You want to be as fast as possible so you can keep your static recap on people. Venomancer, he's got Corrosive Haze. He's getting laid into by the troll from the low ground. Nagasiren's going to get Winter's Curse up. I'm going to switch over to buyback status here. Mortimer's Kiss is flying over the top, trying to peel the Troll Warlord off, but he's going to pop the ulti. She's trapped in the kinetic field. Silence up with the Static Storm. Cookie's thrown again, but I told you last time, the Pop-Tart doesn't let you jump the fence. I don't know if our friend XCJ here is at all confused about the mechanics of that spell, the particular interactions, or what? We do have a buyback available on the Nagasiren. 220 gold short on the Venomancer. He'll be up in 20 seconds. So we're just going to go ahead and see Radiant lay the hell into this tier 3 tower. Luminous looking to close this series out. Stun out from the spiked Carapace. And then an Impale to follow up. But the Razor's not the one hitting your buildings, man. It's the Troll. They're going to get a free lane of Rax. Dyer's not going to be able to do anything about it. Gold leads now up to 14k. XP nearing 20. Win percentage up to 96%. So we'll see if Team Sirius and Old Chicken can squeeze out that 4% win chance. But it's not looking great. Now that they've taken the tier 3 and mid lane of Rax, they'll go ahead and rotate on into Roshan. Which again, with the Corrosive Haze, goes down extremely quickly. Dyer's going to scan it out. I mean, that was a waste of a scan. You know that's what they're doing. Like what? You should have kept it to scan so that you see them when they're coming at you this time. They have not smoked up. They're just going to walk at him. Winter's Curse out on the Nyx Assassin. I don't think he makes it out of here alive. He does have the Spike Carapace available, so it will stun onto the Razor. And there's a song out from the Naga trying to buy space. But there's a glimpse back and a kinetic field on the Venomancer. He will survive for a moment with the Ghost Scepter long enough to get his ulti off. Nyx Assassin gets a stun out onto the Slardar, but Venomancer is dead. Nyx Assassin is dead. Neither of them have buyback. Radiant, are they even going for side lanes, or are they just going to try to push Throne? I mean, they're up 20k ahead. They can do what they want. Got the Aegis on their Troll Warlord who has a Satanic. Like, oh, and he just completed a full butterfly. It's on the courier.
Dire's structures are fortified.
That's
Radiant structures
that's fucking disgusting. That's what that is.
Dire's top tower is
Top
under
tier 3
attack.
tower getting shredded.
Dire's top tower
Slardar
is
has
falling.
not decided to rotate in Orb of Destruction, but it's not like they really need the
Dire's top
extra
barracks
minus
have
armor on
fallen.
buildings. They just do so much physical damage. There's a cheese on the Razor too. This guy's unkillable as well. What the hell can Sirius do? They don't have a song for another 15 seconds to try to set up. Nice double stun from the Splitter from the Lashrak, but look how much damage it takes from about 3 auto attacks. Pops his BKB just to run away. There's a Mentasile out from the Naga Siren. Nyx's housing it goes back in the static swing connect field. He's dead. Yo-Yo is off beyond Godlight. Razor's in. He's got his BKB pop. Sunfire gets rooted up. There's a Winner's Curse over here onto the Naga Siren, who is getting shredded. There's an ulti out from the Troll. She's going to get the song off. She's going to tick down to the damage from the Razor and the AoE. 3 buybacks, mass buybacks coming out from the Dire side on Sirius, but the game is over. They've called GG. Troll Warlord's going to pop the the Aegis. Razor eats the cheese. Cold Embrace allows him to tank the fountain. 26k net worth victory. KG.Luminous will take game 4, and I believe that is their 3rd victory in this series. So Sirius is done. A pretty dominant performance from KG.Luminous this game. Troll Warlord ran away with it from the beginning. 20-1. Like, what is that? That is insane. And poor Venomancer finished the game still without any neutral on it. I select this guy. I don't get it. What are you doing, man? I mean, yeah, look, that tells the story right there. There was an ever so slight shift back in XP after like a double kill or something that that Sirius was able to get in the middle of the game, but not what they needed. This troll was just running away with it, and then towards the end, the Razor starts to just pull ahead, really far ahead as well. Yeah, the Razor ahead of the Naga Siren all game, even though she was basically free party top. But she was neck and neck with the Slardar even, right? And there, what was, I mean, it wasn't a 1v1 because Wyvern was sitting up there helping out for a long time, but I mean, she had a support too. Snapfire ended up giving up and going to help Venomancer in lane. I don't know if it helped though, because they just fed away a bunch of kills. 17,000 building damage on Troll Warlord. Like, that's filthy. Where's your halberd, honestly? Dire side, you guys need a halberd. I mean, it might be kind of annoyingly stupid to put it on the Venomancer, but he's going to be the best carrier for it. I don't know. I think they probably got a little bit outdrafted. Mostly, I think they got outplayed.